Alright friends, here we have it friends. This is all of the ingredients that are going to go into my low carb Asian noodle bowl. Really excited. I've got a really hot pot right here. I'm going to dump these shirataki noodles right in. And this is just a dry pan. This is just to dry them out. Sorry, steam. I'm just going to let those dry out. And then once those are dry, I'm going to make a well in the middle for my 2 eggs here. I'm making 2 servings out of this. So I've got 2 eggs. If you don't want to do eggs because you're making this vegan, then instead add another 3/4 cup of peas. The peas are considered a protein on our portion control nutrition. So they're vegan protein if you're on the vegan plan. So we are going to keep on getting those noodles all dried out, sauteed up. So you can use any vegetables that you have on hand. I'm using what I had on hand. I had red peppers, carrots, I got my peas, Napa cabbage, and then underneath is some onions and scallions in there too. So that's just what I had on hand. There we go. So these are called shirataki noodles, and they're just basically like vegetable flours. They're very fibrous, but they don't have like anything in them really. So I found them in the refrigerated Asian section in the produce aisles of my store. These seem to be drying out pretty well. I think you just don't want like watery noodles. Alright, so those I think will continue to dry out a bit. I might bring the heat down a bit because I don't want the eggs to get all like burny. But I'm going to move these over, and then also I'm using a pot just because I had a pot for everything else that I was making today. You might use a pan, give you more space in there. Alright, so I've got my 2 eggs now. Dropping them right in the middle there. Whoop. You guys are getting all the steam. Sorry. Alright. So I'm going to keep moving the eggs around. I didn't spray the bottom of this thing, so hopefully they come right off. I'm going to let those cook up. And then I'm going to move those off to the side. And I'm going to add in all the veggies to cook quickly. And then for the sauce that I created to go with this, I used Bragg's liquid aminos, or you could use soy sauce instead. I had to add to that. I added water and rice wine vinegar, right? And garlic powder, onion powder, ginger powder, some sesame oil. What else? I don't know. That might have been it. Alright, that's coming off. Okay, so I'm going to move this stuff over. I'm going to add in my veggies. I got lots of veggies. So the recipe calls for 1 green container of veggies per serving, but I want 2 containers of veggies per serving to beef it up a bit. So I am going to, because these are going to be like my dinners and my lunches. So I have 4 cups of veggies here for my 2 servings. Like I said, bigger pan would have been smart. I'm going to get those to kind of just soften. I don't want them to be all mushy, right? And then I'm going to also add the peas. They're frozen, so they'll take a little longer than usual to cook up in there. And once all that stuff is kind of moved around and cooking a bit, alright, in goes the sauce. Let that cook all around. See, doesn't that look all pretty? It's got so many different things in it. I might need 2 hands to stir this, and then I'll portion it out. The end.